Hello and welcome. All right, we're going to talk about this. Let me zoom in real quick first. Here we go. This is ridiculous. It's crazy and it's stupid. And I know I started the year off being like, oh man, let's just talk about things we like. I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to make fun of stuff. And here I am. I'm doing the thing I said I wasn't going to do. And I'm doing it because I like Spider Man. All right? Like, I got two things in comic books that I am super into. Flip over to my Elgato. One is Spider-Man stuff. I'm also like a huge fan of Fantastic Four stuff, although I've missed huge chunks of Fantastic Four lore, so I'm not as knowledgeable about Fantastic Four stuff as I would like, but I love Fantastic Four. That's why I picked up this thing, which is a really cool book. It's got all kinds of like information about the Fantastic Four as of like 1982 or whenever the book came out. Kind of a cool product. Anyway, here we go. Now, I don't really have hopes for Madam Web, but here's what we got. Madam Web will reportedly change the iconic, with great power comes great responsibility quote to, when you take responsibility, you'll gain powerful abilities. What? What is the context of that? Like, is that what she's telling whoever these losers are? I realize there's like two or three, like there's what, Arachne and two Spider Girls and discount Keanu Reeves? I think that's discount John Wick. Anyway, maybe that's like Tarantula or one of the villains. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Is that what she's telling them? Or is that what she learns and then she gives powers out to them or what? Like, I don't. Oh, it's Spider Man 2099, isn't it? That's what the mask looks like. All right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When you take responsibility, you gain powerful abilities. Now, the whole great power, great responsibility thing really only applies to the actual Spider Man of the series. Whether that's Peter Parker or Miles Morales in the Ultimate Universe before he got merged into the regular universe for whatever reason, Miguel O'Hara, you know, that kind of statement applies to them because it's kind of core to what Spider Man is. He's the person who made one mistake. He took off and did not be responsible. He slacked and it killed someone or brought him great sorrow, great pain. That's what the quote applies to. The quote does not apply to random spider person who does not have the tragic kind of backstory of where a loved one died or their family suffered because they did not do the thing. Poor Uncle Ben. Poor Uncle Ben. Oh, hey, I love this view. Update. The final cut of Madam Web will feature this line. When you take on the responsibility, great power will come. So I don't know if this one is true or if this one is true, but both of those are terrible. They don't fit like the Spider Girls or Spider Womans or is one of them supposed to be Jessica Drew? I have no idea. I looked this up one time and I could have told you like that day who all the Spider Women were. One of them's Arachne, and I don't remember if the others are just Spider Girls or what. But the quote doesn't really fit them. Responsibility is like an intrinsically Peter Parker thing, and other Spider people get it to a lesser extent, but it's really just Peter Parker. This dude right here, this old fogey who's about to get killed later that day, is the one who says it to a very particular person at a very particular moment in his life so that it sets Peter Parker, the Spider Man, on his journey to becoming the Spider Man, becoming the hero. Just bring responsibility up because it's a spider thing is kind of insulting. Like, the more I learn about this movie, the less interested I am in it, which is kind of crazy because I already was not that interested. And interest is just going which direction? Which direction do you think? If you said down, which is kind of this way, I can't throw my hand that way. Here we go. Down that way. That's it. You were correct. Like, it's crazy. When you take something I didn't have high hopes for and you somehow dash what hopes I did have. Oh boy. I don't know, man. The Craven trailer also kinda does not look all that inspiring. I still should watch Morbius one day because I gotta see if it's as bad as I think it is. But these Sony movies are. I liked Venom. I liked Venom 2 to a lesser extent. but the other ones just don't really seem to be inspiring spider joy in me. And this feels a little bit insulting, which I guess I'm over it because Marvel's doing a pretty good job of running Spider-Man in the ground as it is. But man, it's rough. It is rough being a Spider-Man fan for the last 20 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it really has been that long since One More Day, hasn't it? Close enough. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. Bye bye.